All eyes on Doge. Big run up to the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big run up to the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.60. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin.
Hey everybody, it's a Friday. Kriss is here. How are you? How's everybody doing? Hey, look, Dogecoin's up. Dogecoin's up even higher today. We're also going to be taking a look at Cardano. We're going to look at XRP, and we're going to look at some other meme coins, what meme coins are running, which ones are not. But right now, as if you couldn't tell from the introduction, all eyes on Doge. That's right. All eyes on Doge, as Doge is now over 21 cents. It's still moving higher. This has the vibes of 2021. That's right. We are in 2021 territory again. 4-year cycles, guys. 4-year cycles. We are there. This is happening. It's not when we thought it would be because it's summertime now. But the spring got all messed up because of those stupid Trump tariffs, right? We were expecting this kind of run to happen like March and April. And instead, Doge was going down. Stupid Trump tariffs was crashing the stock market, which took crypto down with it. But that gave us time to accumulate Doge at a lower price, right? Remember buying 13 cents, 14 cents? Remember that? And even then, we had bears in the chat saying, well, I'm not buying at 14. I'll go wait till it goes down to 10 cents. Where are the bears now? As we saw yesterday on the live stream, right? The bears are wrecked. The bears are dead. And look at what is happening right now with Doge still moving up. And in fact, guys, look at this. Out of all cryptocurrencies in the last hour, the most liquidations out of every cryptocurrency over the past hour is Doge. The shorts getting wrecked on Doge. Over $1 million in shorts wrecked on Dogecoin in the past hour. Now, XRP also has almost $1 million in shorts. It's 9.07 or 907,000. But Doge, number one in shorts getting wrecked. They don't believe in Doge. The traders don't believe in Doge, and they keep trying to short it, and Doge keeps going up. This is a short squeeze, guys. This is a short squeeze in Doge. So I'm starting early because it's Friday. And also, I mean, isn't this chart beautiful? Look at this chart. This is a 2-hour chart. And it's just absolutely beautiful. From 18 cents up to 20 cents. And now moving up over 21 cents. Now, I posted here that the next resistance level for Doge was 20.5. This was this morning. 20.5. We passed that. So now it's 23 cents. 23 cents is the next resistance on Dogecoin. And we'll take a look at that on the charts in more detail of where that is. But yeah, this is a big, huge run. We are higher than we were in June, and we even eclipsed the June 11th high, which was 20.6. And now we're back in May territory, where Dogecoin pretty much was trading between 21 cents and 25 cents. So we're now getting back into that zone of where Doge was back in May. We'll look at that in a little bit in more detail. But as we start here, let me zoom in a little closer as we see what's going on. Look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, again, yesterday, new all-time high, 113,875. And then during the live stream, we had that big green candle and big run up to 116,950. Was like, cool. We celebrated. That was fun for Bitcoin. And then overnight, Bitcoin went higher to 118,420. And then earlier this morning, hit a new all-time high of 118,840. And it's kind of settled since then. So as Bitcoin has been settling since 6 o'clock this morning, Dogecoin's like, nope, I'm not settling. I'm going higher. But Dogecoin wasn't the only one going up. We have Algorand making a big run. We have Cardano. Yeah, somebody asked about Cardano yesterday. Cardano went on a run. And even our friend XRP, which I said, you can still make money on XRP. I just don't like it. I just don't like the token. But you can still make money on it. And XRP went on a big run. And then there was a big, look at that big red candle. It's like after that big green, it was just like, nope, big sell-off. Even some of the XRP holders don't believe in XRP and they just sell it off. But it's climbing back up. So overall, when we look at first, of course, obviously, yesterday, Dogecoin had flipped Tron up into the 8th position. And now it's like $3 billion more in market cap, as we're now at $31.6 billion market cap for Doge. Who said Doge was dead? Somebody said Doge is dead. And I'm just like, Doge isn't dead, guys. Doge is not dead. But there's Doge, 8th largest in market cap. Now, we have to double up to 42 cents to get up to USDC level. So USDC, we have to double 42-cent Doge in order to move up a position. So it's going to be a while before Doge moves up to number 7. It's going to be a while. Over the past 24 hours, we've got this meme core thing still running. Craziness. We've got Story IP running. We've got MOG up 26%. XLM up 24%. Pudgy Penguins. I mean, I don't know what Coinbase is doing with the Pudgy Penguins, but like they changed like all of their graphics to be the penguin. Coinbase and Penguin somehow. Thank you very much, Ryan. Appreciate it. Say is up. Athena is up. Celestia up. And here's Doge right here. Here's Doge moving. So Sonic, Injective, Algorand, Cardano, XRP, Optimism, Arbitrum. Those are the big gainers today. Is anything losing today? Sky, I don't even know what that is. Leo, all of the stables. Aave. Well, Aave had gone on a big run before. So then there's our stupid Pi token. And then there's Bonk. So I bought some Bonk. I did buy some Bonk. So I just felt like Bonk wasn't doing anything today while Doge was running. And so I took my swing trade money and I put it in Bonk. So we'll see what happens with Bonk. But Bonk was down to about 22.5 earlier. And I was like, you know, there's some good things coming for Solana and Bonk, just not today. So I did Bonk. I know, Ramon, right? You want to scalp? You want to scalp Doge. I get that. I get that. But Bonk. So I bought some Bonk because it wasn't moving today. And we'll see what happens. Again, it's just a little bit of my swing trading portfolio. That's all it is. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. So that's where we start. Crypto Rover's like, look, guys, Bitcoin seasonality is on our side now. 4-year cycles. How many times have you guys heard me talking about the 4-year cycles and that it's still in play? And even in March and early April, when Doge was going down to 16, 15, 14, 13, and somebody in the chat said, hey, Kriss, are we in a bear market? And I said, no, it is still an overall bull cycle. And people were like, no, it's a bear market. I said, no, 4-year cycles, it's still an overall bull cycle. We had a bearish few months at the beginning of the year, and it was all after the big run in November and early December, the whole Trump token, tariffs, like all that just killed Dogecoin. But I did not lose faith that Doge was still in a bull cycle. And I said it back then, and I've continued to say it. The 4-year cycles are still in play. And it's July. It's July now. Now, this chart here is looking at Bitcoin in each of the 4-year cycles, 2013, 2017, 2021, and 2025, where there were green months. That's right, green months in July. So we're having a green month in the middle of the summer in an overall bull cycle. So the 4-year cycles still in play. That hasn't changed. And that was the whole narrative I've been talking about for the past 3 years, right? Especially 2 years ago in the summer of 2023, it was like, guys, 2025 is going to be awesome. Well, it didn't start that way. But now here we are. Kev Capital's like, look, Doge versus Bitcoin. Now Kev Capital is saying, look at the Doge versus Bitcoin. It's ticking up. It's starting to tick up. Now, you know, I've been showing the Doge versus Bitcoin chart for the past few months, saying this is going to bottom out, and then Doge is going to take off versus Bitcoin. It's going to completely take off. We go back to our 2-hour chart and we look at Doge versus Bitcoin, and we see it's taken off. This is taking off. We had this upward sloping support line, and now it's just taken off. So again, as I said, if you want some Bitcoin, don't buy Bitcoin right now. Remember that? Remember I said that. I said, if you want to buy Bitcoin, don't buy Bitcoin. You buy Dogecoin. And then you flip your Doge into Bitcoin when this at least gets over 20, maybe 25, and then you will end up with more Bitcoin. But most of you just want the Doge, and you want the Doge to go to the moon. I get that. I was making a point, though, how Dogecoin operates in the bull markets. It outperforms Bitcoin. It has done it every 4 years since Dogecoin was invented back in 2014. Dogecoin outperforms Bitcoin. And I know Bitcoin has killed Dogecoin the past 3 years. I get it. But now is the time you want to be in Doge. And also other memes as well. I mean, I'm not forgetting other memes because, again, we've been talking about this cycle has just been more about the memes. That is where the money is going, into the memes. So Dogecoin barks up huge gains as meme coin traders are awaiting this pump.fun token sale. I don't know what this is about. Again, we were looking at the whole Solana narrative as moving from pump.fun over to Bonk, because there was the Bonk fun thing, but we're going to have this pump.fun Solana token. And I don't know what this is. Maybe this is where all the Bonk money's going to right now and why Bonk is down. So that's why I bought Bonk for my swing trade. I'm swinging bonk now. I'm swinging bonk. But so we'll be watching that. But the meme coins, again, led by Dogecoin, are jumping higher on Friday. That's what's happening with Doge. And again, for those that missed at the start, Dogecoin has had more liquidations in the last hour than any other crypto, more than Bitcoin, more than ETH, more than Solana, and even more than XRP. It's been Doge. Over $1 million of shorts have been liquidated on Doge. And we go to our heat map and you will see complete wreckage on the Doge heat map. Complete wreckage. We'll get back to the Bitcoin one because Bitcoin's just going sideways right now. We had fun with Bitcoin yesterday. Today, it's all about Doge. And some others that are running as well. I get that. But this was all about big shorts that have been open, some for quite a while, that just got liquidated. So over $1 million in shorts. Actually, I got to go to the 3-month chart to see those longer ones that have been open for a while. Because they've been open since since back here. This was the level where that was at 21 cents. We identified this during the live stream yesterday, remember? Where all this big leverage was on the shorts on Doge. And there we are, taking it out. So, $1 million. See ya. So that's what's going on. That's where we start. We're going to be on for a while. Settle in. A lot to talk about. We'll cover some other coins. And we'll do some charting here, looking back into May. Orbison, we don't like the "I told y'all" kind of thing here. Okay, that doesn't go well here. But let's enjoy it though. Let's enjoy it. Most eyes on Doge, some eyes on Bonk. Thank you. Yes, I'm going a bit bonkers. Yes, Donnie. I'm going a bit bonkers. Can't believe that we started. Yep. Who's excited? Who's excited to be in Dogecoin right now? Huh? Who is excited? Let's give some hearts here. Let's give some hearts for everyone who's excited about being in Dogecoin right now. Give some hearts going in the chat on who is excited. It will be going parabolic now with all the liquidation. Taking out those shorts, Vin. That's a big thing. Yeah, we need to get past 21.4 and then it's right up to 23 cents. We have till September on this run. October, November are going to be the big months. October, November, then, are going to be bigger than this. So I wonder if Dogecoin will get to 50 plus cents before the end of the year. We shall see. That's what I usually say. We shall see. We shall see. What are you doing, Ramon? What are you doing? The bears are getting liquidated. Liquidated. Like, say for Doge, you've got 120,000 coins. Drop like 20, 25% or lower on swing trades. I don't know right now. I'm not swing trading again. Not Doge. Paper chaser is coping, Ryan. Staring at Sheeb and Bonk. Yep, I went with Bonk. I'm not buying any more Sheeb. Even if I can make money on Sheeb now, it's like, no, I'm going to do Bonk. So I went with Bonk. Yep, Kevin Cap is legit. I agree. How can we put 5 trillion in Dogecoin? Charles asks, 5 trillion. Wow. Oh, there's Paper Chaser. I see what you're saying. Big deal. Well, you know, if you bought Doge at 13 cents and you get to 22 cents, that's a big deal. Had a limit sell at 21.35, didn't get it. So Ramon, you were going to do a swing at 21.35 if it went up there. Didn't quite get it. It was close. Doge up 30% on the week while Bitcoin is up 10. In the green market, Doge outperforms Bitcoin. Just today, Bitcoin's up 1.7, Doge right now up 8.3. Demo, on your swing trades, what percentage do you drop of your swing trades? It's not strictly a certain percentage. It's just a gut feel. It's just a gut feel on how the market is going and how the charts look when I decide to buy or sell. Now, my last swing trade, selling Doge. Now, I did make a profit on that Doge. It's not that I lost any. It's just on that 55,000 Doge, I didn't get this. What 20%? How much of a run is this since I sold it? Yeah, about 18%. So I lost out on an 18% profit on that 55,000 Doge right now. But that's okay. I mean, that's the risk of swing trading, right? That's why you don't swing trade your whole portfolio, right? It's just a small part of my portfolio that I was swing trading, and I actually had been building up and making profits and accumulating more Doge on that. So I just threw it into Bonk, because on Bonk isn't going on that big run. So I bought Bonk right here. This is where I bought Bonk, right there. So we'll see how that goes on the Bonk trade. We'll see how that goes. But on that Bonk was dipping while Doge was ripping. And I was like, okay, so I'll buy Bonk. And now I got a swing on Bonk. We'll see how that goes. But I don't pick a certain percentage, like I need it to do so much, because you never know. I could make more just by waiting for a big green candle to go up on the swing trade. Fudge, Ramon. Yeah, sometimes it's just fudge, admit. Fudge. Well, you said 21.2. It's 21.15 right now. So you might get another shot up here, or even higher. You might still get 21.5 out of it, if that's what you want to do, because Doge is moving up right now. Doge is moving up. But yeah, that's the big thing, Crypto the Conqueror. People have no idea how parabolic Dogecoin can go. This has the 2021 vibes to it. A little different, but it feels like it. Particularly with Bitcoin. Well, Bitcoin's starting to move up again. Look at that. Bitcoin was just going sideways here, but now Bitcoin is starting to move up. So, hey, Ramon, look at what Bitcoin's doing. Look at what Bitcoin's doing. Big green candle right now, Ramon. Are you seeing that? So Doge could be going higher here because look at Bitcoin. It's on the move. Usually I do that too when I'm swing trading, is I flip back and forth between Bitcoin and Doge and just take a look and see what Bitcoin's doing. And if Bitcoin's got a big green candle going, that means Doge usually does too. What's up, Kronos? How are you? It's a beautiful day. Yes, it is. Crypto is up. Yeah, what did I say yesterday? I said if Bitcoin, somebody asked if Bitcoin went to 135, what would Doge's price be? And what did I say? 22, 23 cents? So we're almost there already. I was being too conservative with Doge. Yesterday, I was being too conservative. I'm pulling my money out of USDC. Yeah, USDC is a loser today. USDC is a loser today. Hey, D community. You've been a member for 2 months now. Congrats. All eyes on Doge. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, Vance. Cheers. How's it going? Bitcoin's slowing down a little bit. So you think we ball out this weekend? Yes, I do, Eurovinci. This looks like one of those weekends where Doge just keeps going. That's what happened in 2021. Dogecoin didn't care whether it was a weekday or a weekend. It just kept going up. That's how Doge feels right now. The Doge versus Bonk. 2 enter, but only 1 can win. Well, right now, Doge is winning today, but that's why I bought Bonk. Because Bonk was not winning today. But it's just swing trading. If Bonk goes crazy at the end of the month, like I think it will, the end of the month, I've been saying, is going to be a Bonk. And so I'm now holding some Bonk for the end of the month. My portfolio is making reservations at the steakhouses. Mike is in the building. Hey, Mike. Been waiting like 9 months, accumulating, barely able to trade it other than buy. No way was I selling. Awesome. Happy Friday, Peter. How are you? Yesterday, I asked Doge when, and Doge told me today. This is what I posted. I posted this last night. It was like Dogecoin moving higher, saying, "I'm not done, Kriss." Did you guys see? I posted that on X. It's like, "I'm not done, Kriss." I was like, "Yeah, that's a good post." I'm not done, Kriss. And at that time, that was before this run for Doge. What was Doge's price when I posted that? It was down here at about 19.5 cents. No, I'm not done yet. Powell is actually considering stepping down. Still the rumor mill. Still the big rumor mill. Tuco is excited. Awesome. Doge to the moon. Yes. Do you think this alt season will be above average, average, or below average? I'm guessing, Asa, it's below average. I think alt season is going to be like half an alt season, is what I think, just because of Bitcoin's strength. Now, today, obviously, Doge outperforming Bitcoin 7% to 1%. That's pretty awesome. But I'm guessing when we get to Bitcoin dominance, which has been going down, no doubt, Bitcoin dominance has been going down because it just went crazy here in June, up to 66%, now down to 64%. I'm guessing we get maybe 50 and no lower. This is what happened in 2021. But this Bitcoin dominance. So Bitcoin dominance goes down like this. That's alt season, right? In 2021, we had an awesome alt season. Dogecoin, ETH, just going nuts. And Bitcoin dominance went from 72% all the way down to 39%. I'm thinking we probably only get to 50, is my guess. Is our alt season is going to be something that's, let's see, October, November, and maybe to there. And that's about as far as we go. That's my guess on alt season. Is Bitcoin dominance to 50, which would still be a huge move for alts, I think. But that's just because I don't think this cycle we're going to see this rotation out of Bitcoin into alts. You're going to have some, but because Bitcoin is now being heavily bought by the banks, the institutions, the governments, they're not going to be swapping their Bitcoin for Dogecoin. Now, a lot of them will be buying ETH, and we're going to see a strong Ethereum, but not quite like what we saw in 2021. That was crazy 4 years ago. Absolutely nuts. I don't think we see that. So I'm guessing about half. That's my take. But we'll see. We will see. But for now, yeah, Bitcoin dominance is down. Having good runs. Doge, Cardano, Algorand is up. XRP is up. And even Jasmine hit 1.5 cents today. 1.5 cents for Jasmine. If you bought it at a penny, you're up 50%. Hey, Kamer, how are you? You're eating cheap burgers? All your money is in Doge? Hey, Sunshine, how are you? Welcome. CDC bought more Bonk. Join the Bonk crowd. I am in the Bonk. I'm in the Bonk business again. I made a lot of money on Bonk. And I'm going to make more. You sold some a few days ago, spun it right around, put it back, free coins. A few days ago? Well, that's what I did on Wednesday. That was a couple days ago. If you did it a few days ago, you didn't gain more. It's just been going up since then. So not on Doge. It's just been up only. The last good swing trade I did was back here, July 2nd. Bought back in on the 4th. So that was a week ago. That was the swing trade. And then here's the swing trade I did before right here. So I did that swing trade successfully, did that swing trade successfully. And then when Doge went up here, I sold some again, but I didn't sell a lot. I only sold one part. And then it just went higher. And I was like, yeah, I'm not selling more. I'm not selling more. Nope. Not going to get caught. All right. Here's the first of many questions like this. Mike Garcia has, how low are we going to go on a dip? How low are we going to go on a dip? It's a good question because people want to buy lower, of which you had quite the opportunity a week ago to be buying down here at 16 cents. But nope, you weren't buying at 16 cents because you were waiting for 14 or 15. But here it was at 16. I bought back in at 16.5. And that was the big, I mean, that was like the 190,000 Doge. I only sold 55 here. So 20 cents maybe. I mean, that may be. So if we say 20, let's see what the 20 cents looks like on support. Yep, that looks like pretty good support right there, 20 cents. It was resistance here. It was resistance again, broke above, came back, retested, moved higher, came back, retested, and go. 20 cents is support. Maybe you get some 19.99. But under that, we would only go under that if Bitcoin decided to like tank down. And right now, Bitcoin is not showing any signs of tanking. So maybe on a dip, 19.99. But right now, too much strength. Again, this looks like 2021 where this run could go through the weekend and we just keep going higher. This isn't typical summer up and down trading right now. The summer of chop just ended this week. And now it's just up. That's how it feels to me. It's just up. Energy. Dude, I'm not misleading followers, dude. Look at the chart. God. I mean, look at that. That's looking like 2021 to me. Now, it's a start. I get it. We haven't seen the whole thing play out yet. But, dude, look at the chart. Unbelievable. You were probably one of those that was buying at 60 cents. Pepe's going nicely. You traded it for Doge last fall. Yeah, Pepe's not doing as well as Doge today. Let's see what it is. 4%. Yeah, kind of just bouncing around, not moving like Doge today, but still up. This is more about Doge. A minute of silence for those who are going to attempt to swing trade. Be tough to swing trade right now. I'm not doing it. I bought Bonk on the dip. We'll play the Bonk thing out. One minute of silence. Energy trail. Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, hey, he's got his opinion. That's all right, CDC. I told him how I felt. Hey, Michael, how are you? Yeah, that Pengu thing, Javier, just crazy. I don't know what Coinbase and Pengu are doing. There's some collab going on. What would happen if the ETFs were approved now? Well, Stickman, Doge would go up, but it's not happening now. It's still going to be October. Dave, swinging about 20%. Yeah, that's what I thought a couple days ago. And Doge said, nope, not going lower. Just going to keep going higher. So be careful with that. In this market right now, the charting website is TradingView. That's tradingview.com. That's what I use. Everybody, please like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Appreciate it. Don't even have 69 likes today, and Doge is up. Doge is up big, and I get no love. Don't even have 69 likes. So while you're down there hitting the little thumb button, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Only 500 away from 20,000 subs on the channel. We're riding this Doge thing together. Yeah, we're looking at other coins. We're looking at Bitcoin. We're looking at other. It's fine. It's all crypto. It's all good. We're making money, right? We're all making money. That's what we're doing. Aesthetic in the house. How you doing? When will Doge drop? Well, Ricky, right now, it's not looking like it. It's not looking like it's going to drop anytime soon right now. Too much bullishness in the market. Bitcoin started to go down this morning, but this afternoon, once it got lunchtime, people started eating their lunch. Bitcoin is like, nope, I'm going back up. And I think this is one of those things that could run through the weekend. Yeah, it's the vibes, Ryan. Don't you feel it? You feel it? The big vibes. Is it true crypto is rocketing because of a weakening dollar? Partially. There's a lot of things that play into it, but that's one of the, it's not just because of that. Big, beautiful bill. Anticipation of interest rates being cut, like all of that. And a lot of other people realizing Bitcoin is outperforming almost every other investment asset. And so the big guys are buying Bitcoin. And that's why, I mean, they're FOMOing into Bitcoin at $117,000 a Bitcoin is what they're doing. Doge will drop when Bitcoin does. Maybe. Exactly, CDC. Bitcoin's not dropping right now. Hey, Jason, another good Doge day. I did. I started early, New World. You weren't first. I caught you. You weren't first today. I faked you out. If the summer keeps this momentum, it could be a great year, not going to lie. Yes, Goya Supremo. You are absolutely right. Hey, Mark. Good to see you as well. I was way too conservative too, Elysium. For the summer, I was too conservative. Now the fall, that is still in play. And again, I made my price prediction back on January 1st of how Dogecoin would trade this year. I didn't get the April dip all the way to 13 cents. Absolutely didn't get that. But now we're back up over 20 cents. It was a buying opportunity. It was a gift, right, Ryan? It was a gift buying 13-cent Dogecoin. A gift. Yeah, Ryan, exactly. New World's upset he didn't get first. Exactly. What we'll see in the fall is even bigger, Danny. Even bigger. That's what I think. Doge dipping, no way we stay up going higher. We'll see. We will see. Right now, I'm not selling any other Doge. I'm not doing any other swing trade of Doge right now. No way. The market is just looking too strong right now. This is not chopping up and down anymore. You got tired of the chop, Jason? This is more fun, isn't it? This is more fun. Your average is 22.9, Static. We're almost there. What are you going to do at 22.9? You gonna party? Little party when you're in the green? Hey, Hype, welcome. Mike in the building. I was swing trading stocks in 2020. I was aware of Dogecoin by the end of 2020 because of Elon, the TikTokers and Elon. So I was aware of it. And then in January, was keeping tabs on Wall Street Bets and the GameStop and AMC thing that was going on. And then on Reddit, they said that they were going to short, or they were going to buy Doge in order to liquidate all the shorts on Doge because they couldn't buy GameStop and AMC. Remember Robinhood, right? You couldn't buy GameStop. You couldn't buy anymore. And I was in the middle of a big stock swing trade, and I was like, I'm going to buy Dogecoin. These guys are going to buy, I'm going to buy. And that's the first Doge that I bought. Bought about 500,000 Dogecoin at 2 cents. It was $10,000. That was my whole swing trade portfolio then. It was $10,000. And now look where I am. So yeah. And I was making videos back then of stock swing trading. And then I made a video buying Doge, and that video got like 200,000 views. It was just like, whoa, that went viral. That was crazy. Predictions for this weekend: up, sideways and up are my predictions, CC, not down. Harold took some profits today. There's nothing wrong with taking some profits. I'm being very conservative, Kriss. Kriss says. But yeah, I'm getting accused of misleading my followers, saying this is like 2021. But I'm being conservative. At the same time, how do I do that? How am I both? I'm being too conservative, but yet I'm saying like this is like 2021. I can't win. I can't win. Miss T, you own Cardano and Doge? Good day. Good day to have Cardano up. We get up to 75 cents today. It actually hit 77. But yeah, there's a little profit taking happen there, but it's being bought right back up. Being bought right back up on Cardano. X integration. Right. Well, that's the fall, Kriss. I'm being too conservative for the summer. You didn't see my price prediction for the fall if Dogecoin is integrated on X. You have to see my 2025 price prediction video that I made back in January. And then you watch that and then tell me whether I'm being too conservative. Okay? You watch that. Imagine if Bitcoin dominance went lower. I would be surprised just because of what Bitcoin is now. It's a different thing than it was 4 years ago. It's now the big store of value held by big companies, governments, banks, institutions. They're not going to be rotating out of Bitcoin and buying alts. They're just not. So alts will be fighting that. But us retail traders, we'll be buying alts. We'll be buying alts. The FOMO will kick in and we'll be buying alts. Thank you, Kronos. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everybody. Appreciate it. Always good to realize some profits. Yep. Boss Mac, don't think that the Powell stepping down is a rumor anymore. It's all over X. How is Bohm? You know, I lost money on Bohm, so I don't even look at it. Joseph. I don't even look at it. I lost money. So there. Hey, Prajwal, how are you? When we get ETF approval, again, I don't think it's going to be till October. So, but yeah, it'll be bullish for Doge. It will be bullish for Doge. The smart money is on Doge. Yes, Salty Doc. Because we know, hey, you can buy some Bitcoin, fine. You want a store of value, you can buy your $117,000, $118,000 Bitcoin. But you'd have more Bitcoin if you bought Doge now. Or actually 2 weeks ago when I said to do it, that's when I came up with the theory. It's like buy Dogecoin, and then when Doge versus BTC spikes really big, then you swap it over for your Bitcoin and you'll end up with more Bitcoin. Could I talk about Bonk, Faizan? Sure. Now that I got a bag of Bonk again, right? Got a bag of Bonk. Bought it down here. So I'm already in the green on my Bonk. A little bit. Bonk is down today. But Solana's down today. Look at Solana's in the red. So I don't know what's going on, Solana and Bonk. But Bonk has created a platform for people to launch tokens. And they are burning Bonk as that's getting used, as well as a new Solana phone is coming out the end of the month. And there are rumors that Bonk is going to be airdropped on those new phones. And there's going to be some other kind of integration there. And I was like, you know, I should have Bonk for that. Where do I see Bonk going? Well, Bonk was already up here at 59. It's now at 23. So I set a target at 40, but I may wait until this comes up a little higher, maybe to like 46 or so, and double my money from 23 to 46. That's what I'm looking to do. Now, could Bonk go higher than that previous all-time high? Maybe. Maybe. But this is how Bonk trades. I mean, Bonk is like, look at the crazy up and down, up. Now, this is a weekly, so this is over months of time. But yeah, up, down, big down, right? That's how Bonk trades. So I'm now in the Bonk. Now, I didn't buy it 3 weeks ago when it was down here at like 12 because I was buying Doge. But now that I found myself in a situation where I sold some Doge on a swing trade and Doge just kept going up, instead of buying more Doge with it at a higher price, I decided to buy Bonk because I want to be on this next huge Bonk run. So that's my thoughts. on Bonk. Would be crazy and very unpredictable if Bitcoin dominance went 3 times lower than that. Market makers love putting us in an unpredictable. Yeah, but at the same time, the market makers cannot always overcome the buying and push Bitcoin lower. You're not going to sell, Ramon, at 21.5? Just going to hold? It's just right now, Ramon. I mean, we saw what happened to Byron, our friend Byron. He sold all his Doge on that swing trade. And it just kept going up higher. So, yeah, Craig, I bought at 22.5. So at 23, it's not that much higher than where I bought it. You may want to see if there's another dip or something, but I bought it right here on this dip. I mean, it's not great, right? Because Bonk had already gone up from a few days ago when it was down below 20, but I bought on that red candle there. So will it come back down to here? Maybe. Maybe. You're still in the hole on Bonk, Pepe, and Jasmine. Yeah, February. Yeah. February was tough. We were just entering that whole tariff slide in February. Yep. Salvador, Doge is up above 20 cents. It's been a long time coming. And like I said the other day, we got a long way to go. I know. Doge is way down versus Bitcoin and a lot of other coins. I get it. But that means it's a good time to buy it, and we'll make it back up on the green candles. You're up 1,000 on the day, XGen. Awesome. Soon the 30-cent crowd will be satisfied. Yeah. I know, right, XGen? We're close to 10% today. 8.5. 8.5. We could pop, yes, Ramon, 10 to 15% before Monday. This has, like I said, this feels like 2021, and it feels like we're going to go right through the weekend without a big drop. That's why I'm saying it's like 2021. Not that we're going to have like the 60% run like in 3 hours. The craziness. But those were only a few days when that happened. But this feels like the rest of it, where like people were streaming like all weekend long, nonstop streams on Dogecoin. Because everything else was going down. Only Doge was going up. And so everybody was streaming Dogecoin. Hey, music. Another big green day. Yes, yes. Bitcoin Geek, how are you? Welcome. My buddy told me XRP is going to 100. Another one of those XRP army things. XRP is never going to be 100. Not even in our lifetime, not even in the next lifetime. Unbelievable how people just like, oh, hey, XRP is going to 100. God. For those that don't know, XRP is $2.84. It's not going to 100. It's $2.84. They might not even make it to $18 for XRP. But that doesn't mean you can't make money on XRP. Just let's be real. It ain't going to 100. It ain't going to 100. No. Oh. Yep, let it play out. And that's why I say, like, it's going to be hard enough for Doge to get to $1. It's got so much huge resistance, 50 cents, previous all-time high. And then just getting to $1, people are going to be selling. It's going to be mass selling, profit taking. So anything over that, that's bonus. Bonus. Ardos, love it. Yes. The Powell rumors. This is what, did you guys see what I posted on that? I posted this. I was like, breaking, rumor. Powell might resign. Markets will pump. Interest rates will go down. And then I said, yeah, it probably won't happen like that. But so I had it covered. I had it covered yesterday. I posted this. So I was ahead of all these guys today. I did this yesterday. Breaking rumor. Right? It's like, yeah. I should have put all the big flags on here too, like people do. Like, it's like, no. It just, oh. And then somebody says, do you really believe Powell resigned? I don't know, man. We'll see. All this stuff about the Epstein files, that's just crazy. That's the big news. Watch your guru. Federal Reserve Chief Jerome Powell reportedly considers resigning. What does that mean? Reportedly considers resigning. U.S. Federal Housing News Release. Statement from the chairman of the board of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, William Pulte. I'm encouraged by reports that Jerome Powell is considering resigning. But they're just rumors. Those reports are just rumors. They're not, oh, God. That's where it came from. Now I get it. Exactly. An anonymous, unverified source. The guy's responding to frickin' rumors on X. It's what he's doing. And that makes it official somehow. God. Oh, this world. That's crazy. Hey, Terry. You're welcome. Nice to see. Nice pump today. Exactly. Euro Vinci, I think you're being fair based on what you see on the chart. I was watching other XRP YouTube channels, and they're out here thinking XRP to 10K. Oh, my God. No. Doge Viking? Hey, how you doing? Once the rocket truly takes off, good luck with swings. Don't miss the rocket. Yeah. Like I said, like, come fall, I'm not swing trading anything this fall. But right now, this market is not for swingers. It's not for swingers. Pengu, yep, Pengu's going great as well. You saying that, Kriss, makes me more confident. Just chill. Appreciate it. Sure, Ramon. Just looking strong. I mean, look at Bitcoin. Just looking strong. My podcast has been fully financed by Dogecoin. This going back to 2014 investments, holding 90% of what I bought. Cashed out 10% for bills and equipment. Nice, Mark. Awesome. Ramon's hitting the like. Everybody else hit the like button. Appreciate it. I started early today. I've already been going for an hour. We got pumpage in the markets today. Yes, DW. I got on early. Welcome. If you don't need the money immediately, just hold in there. Be patient. We're still in 4-year cycles, and this fall is going to be a doozy. If it plays out, if this fall plays out like previous 4-year cycles, you do not want to be out of your Doge. XGen, you're going to use your profits to buy a house. Nothing wrong with that. Real estate. You got to live somewhere, right? I mean, you got to live somewhere. So you're either paying rent or you're paying a mortgage. You got to live somewhere. When you get rid of the rent and the mortgage, either or, it's amazing how much extra money you have. It really is amazing. Yeah, you still have to pay some property taxes, the insurance. You'd have that anyway. But if you don't have the rent and the mortgage, all I got to do is remember to pay my credit card bill. And the utilities are the auto pays. So that's it. That's pretty sweet. Why is Doge going up? The whole market's going up. Doge is going up because people are anticipating Doge going to the moon and they want to be on the Doge train. Retail is buying Doge. There's no particular specific reason for Doge to be up 8% today, other than that. People do not want to be out of Doge. They want Doge. If Doge goes back to 30 cents this month, I am not going back to work this year. Christoph, could take an extended vacation. That means you'll be on all the streams all the time. Oh, God. That's good. That's good. Daniel, you've got that feeling about a Sunday tank. I know. I know what you mean. We'll see how it plays out this weekend. Are the market makers going to go after the longs? I know, right, Staines? Are they going to go after the longs? There are a bunch of longs down here. That there are. Are they going to go after the longs? Let's see what we see. Because there's some new ones. There's some new ones. 20.16. 20.16. I got to zoom in a little more. Let's look at the 1 week. Let's see what in the past week. Long leverage. Yeah, this big one, 20.16. $7 million. That has a target on it. 20.16. So yeah, like I said, 20 cents, maybe 19.99. We might see a dip down there. Below that, yeah, there's some big ones down here. 19.4. Not many other shorts. Here's a new one, new short up here at 21.6. Big short. I'd like to see us go grab that. You want an autographed Dogecoin sticker once I hit 20K, CDC? $21.5. We haven't hit 21.5 yet. Is buying in right now FOMO? No, FOMO would have been back here earlier today. These big green candles, that would have been FOMO. Now we're chopping a little bit. But still, yeah, kind of FOMO. I mean, we're still up quite a bit, but no, we'll still have October, Apothecary. We'll still have October. This is a tease pump. Is there possibility summer and fall get swapped? No, we just have both. July being bullish like this theoretically fundamentally changes everything. No, actually, the 4-year cycles have shown green Julys back in 2021, 2017, and 2013 were all green Julys. For Bitcoin. So it is a pattern. We did talk about that. The 4-year cycles are still in play. Hey, Annie, first stop 22, then 25. I'll take that. Any magnets to put on there? Not yet. I'm not seeing a magnet yet. You're happy with your bot? It's all right. Realistically, Andrew, how high can Doge go? To the moon, right? I mean, we were looking at $2 Doge and what $2 would look like for a market cap. That makes sense. But just getting there is going to be hard. It would still be under ETH. It would be the 3rd largest cryptocurrency after Bitcoin and Ethereum. Hey, that makes sense to me. $2 Doge. Makes a lot of sense. A new world. I can live without having the first chat. But you like being first if you can. Appreciate it. I love the consistency there. But I faked you out today by coming on early. All my fault. For everybody else just coming in, welcome. Look, we've got Bitcoin up over $118,000 for Bitcoin. We had a new all-time high early this morning of $118,840 for Bitcoin. A little bit of profit taking, but Bitcoin is just getting bought right back up this afternoon. Dogecoin decided to just pump today. So this is buying of Dogecoin, people not wanting to be on the sidelines when it comes to Doge because they know what Doge can do. And that's why Doge is pumping. No specific catalyst for Doge today, nothing specific, but that's what's going on with Doge. We are in the 4-year cycles. We are in the bull cycle still. 2025, at least up to the end of the year, is still considered the bull cycle. We'll be watching it this fall. I expect an awesome October. At least 3 weeks of November should be great. We'll see how it goes into December. We'll be watching that, but that's this fall. Is 2026 going to be a bear market in the 4-year cycles? We would expect that. So we don't know. So we'll be talking about profit-taking strategies and those things this fall. For now, we're enjoying this July pump. This is awesome. It's good to see. Gets us out of the doldrums we were having. 16 cents, blah, 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 blah. We're now 21 cent Doge. That's pretty good. People wondering about buying on dips. We think there could be, because the markets don't always go up. But what we're finding is the dips are all getting eaten up and Doge just goes higher. And that's what we've had for a few days now. It just keeps going higher. So we're on a good run right now. And I'm kind of getting those vibes like 2021, like it's still got higher to go on this kind of run. So that's where I am on this right now. Joshua loaded up during the dip. You're ready? Here we go. XGen, you're above your 18.5 average. You're now in the green. Awesome. Ardos, not going to be swinging. It's just not right now. Maybe August, we might get into another swing trade kind of place. But right now in July, I'm not. Hit the like, subscribe, everyone. Appreciate it. The Trump tariffs were the best for crypto. Yeah, if you had buying power, you could buy on the dips, right? You dusted off the ASIC Doge miner. Wow. So you can be profitable mining with your miner now. The Doge is at 20 cents. I don't change my predictions, Craig. They just are what they are. But yeah, Doge is going to end up the month higher than what I predicted. At 22.9, you're probably just going to smile. And we'll give you a golf clap. We'll give you a golf clap live when it happens, because it'll be like, is that it? You did it. Good job. Golf clap. Right? That'll be a good one. Hey, Red Bull. Yes, I started early today. Look, Doge is up. Doge is up. I just felt it. So Friday, got all my work done, and I was like, I'll just start the stream. Why wait till 4? I can start at 3. Barry, I don't think Barry was shorting Dogecoin again. Maybe he learned his lesson. Maybe he shouldn't be shorting Doge. For those that didn't see that, actually, I want to go back to the liquidation page here. Oh, now on the 1 hour, Doge is back there. But when we started an hour ago, Doge was the number 1 when it came to liquidations. Now in the 4 hour, it's number 2, Doge. $4 million wiped out on leverage for Doge. ETH, 5 million. I've got the pinger on, but we're not getting huge liquidations. But I do have my pinger on. It should be pinging. Because there have been some big ones here. Yeah, we've been missing out on all the pings. My July price prediction was horrible. Thank you very much. It was in the green, though. It was green. So at least I wasn't predicting a red month. That would have been worse. Hey, Witty, how are you? It is a green Friday. Yes, just injustice. Kriss gives an honest take. What you do with the information is on you. I like the people who blame me. I love it. Anthony blaming me for peak. And I was like, hey, I'm down on it too. I was like, I didn't make you buy it. Yep. There's no winning on the internet. Thank you, Doge Viking. I switched to my other account, whoever you are, Alexander Playfer, Segovia. Sure. Can't wait to hang out at 30 cents. Might not be too long from now. Yeah, who's buying $118,000 Bitcoin right now? Anybody? Anybody in the chat buying Bitcoin at $118,000? I didn't think so. I know, Sunshine. This is not what Satoshi envisioned for Bitcoin. Store of value. You don't sell your Bitcoin. Nobody's using it for as currency. No. Trying to get caught up. I get carried away. Will the bull market go through 2026? R asks. Wow. That's a great question. We're going to find out all together. Oh, you're Bitcoin geek also, Alexander Segovia. Got it. You're the Bitcoin geek, buying and selling Bitcoin. The 4-year cycles will tell us 2026 will be a bear market. There are many who are saying because of Bitcoin and the ETFs, the institutions, the banks, the governments, and all of that, all buying Bitcoin. They're just going to keep buying Bitcoin. And Bitcoin isn't going to have a big retrace in 2026, so no big bear market. I don't know if I believe that or not. I don't know if I believe that. So we'll see this fall. I'm planning on taking some profits. I probably won't sell everything, but I'll probably sell a lot. Again, I already took big profits back in January for the house. So I'm golden. I did great. And now what I'm investing is all for the fall. At least that's been my mindset. And then we'll see from there. So patience. Ave's flat today, I know. But it had a big run already, so it's just cooling off. Throwing your Pengu profits into Doge, XGen. Current prices are where they should be. June was bad, so we're just back where we should be. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I didn't look at Deej or Degen or any of those, Al, so. Took Bonk longer to recover than the other cryptos. Yep, but I bought it. I'm making money on Bonk right now. Making money on Bonk. Tedward? Yeah, everyone in the stream thinks Doge is going to at least 40 cents. That's a good poll. Let's see. Will Dogecoin go up to at least 0.40? in 2020? Let's see. It's a good question, Tedward. Let's see how bullish the chat is on the price of Dogecoin for 2025. We'll see where y'all land. Matafalca, except if you need to take profits. And for Dogecoin, we do want to use Dogecoin as a currency. Like if Dogecoin gets up over 70 cents and it's like over to $1, think of the buying power you have with that Dogecoin. Even if you bought it at 20 cents, if it goes to $1, you have 5 times the buying power with that Doge. Yeah, Revo, I'm not swing trading right now. I just see too much. I mean, Bitcoin's not dropping. Bitcoin's flattening out here. I don't see any big pullback in Bitcoin right now. Doge could probably come down a little bit, but I'm not swing trading my other Doge. Not right now. But hey, that's just me. You do you. Verified Ellie. What should I buy with $25? Doge, it's on the dip. Look at that. 20.9. It's under 21 cents. Buy Doge. Not financial advice. What do I think for Monday? I am not even thinking about Monday right now, Christoph. That's next week. I really have no idea what's happening Monday. Haven't even looked at it. Now, Brad Garlinghouse is coming around on Doge. His last statement was, Doge is doing okay. He didn't give it crap like he did before. Hey, Greg, thank you. Your bot is doing well there. Buying and selling always makes at least 1% profit a trade. So also with Doge, I always have at least, it never sells below 1% profit. Right. Except in June, when Doge was going down, the bot was losing money because you can't make money when the price just keeps going down. So, yeah. Just be careful with those bots. Andre Jick is probably making a Bitcoin video. Yep, his Friday video is probably a Bitcoin video. I say the chances of that are 99% that Andre's Friday video is about Bitcoin. Agreed. Wait till he does the Dogecoin video. That is the signal to sell. Once Andre Jick makes a Dogecoin video, it's time to sell. We learned that in 2021. Time to sell. We did get psyched out in May. Could this happen again? Good question. Let me go to the daily. We had these big green candles here. We went from 17 cents all the way up to 25, right there. And then we bounced around up there till the end of May, and then June just nosedived down. Like I said, even the bot was not making money when price goes down like that. Bot is not going to make you money. So could we see that in August? Right now, I say no, because we're not going to see Bitcoin go down that much. Well, actually, Bitcoin didn't really. The most Bitcoin went down was 12%. where Doge went down 40%. I don't know, a lot of weakness in Doge for sure. Into May and most of June. That's a good question, Jers. That's a good question. If this goes up to 25 and then it does this again, it's August. It's going to be a big pullback. Ugh. Yeah, nosedive June, right? Something to watch for if there's any similarity. Because, yeah, this big run that we went on there, that was over a weekend, actually. Friday, Saturday. Actually, the Sunday was the pullback. Yeah. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Huh. We'll be watching that. If you're going to sell at 95 cents CDC, I'm selling at 94. I'm going to front run you. Isaac, you're in the green. Hope it stays that way. Little weakness right now. Harold, I know about XRP. Exactly right. But people don't think. People don't think. They don't do the maths. And it's like, XRP is not going to $100. $200 trillion market cap. It's just like, no, it's not. That's like sheep to $1. It's like, that's like a quintillion dollar market cap. You want me to replace Jerome Powell? No, I did the rumor. I did my rumor based on a bunch of other rumors yesterday on Powell. That was me. Just because people were just being stupid. Here's a rumor. The Wendy's Taki meal was the catalyst for the pump. Yeah, we looked at this the other week. Did you guys see the Taki meal? The Taki meal. God. I saw Review Bra did a report of the week. He did the Wendy's Taki meal. And it was just like, wow. The taco meal. Bring the fuego. Get crushed Takis on a spicy chicken sandwich. Bring the fuego. Did any of you guys have this? Did you try it out? Yeah, CDC's like, hey. And Ryan, yeah, you haven't tried it either. Has anybody tried it? The spice. You get the fuego fries. You get the fuego chips. I could do without the chips. I don't need the chips because you already have the crushed Takis on the chicken sandwich. So I would do the sandwich and the fries, not the chips. I don't want the chips. I guess you get the chips with the meal, right? Yeah. Fuego. I don't want to be president. XGen. No, thank you. I'm not going into politics. So Doge won't go to 16 cents anymore, Nicholas? Not looking like it. Not looking like it. Not looking like it. Kriss is going to buy 20,000 Doge when he hits 20,000 subs. Yeah, I could do that. I will do that. Whatever the price is, I will buy 20,000 Dogecoin. Big dog. The baby mama put you in jail. The baby mama. Ugh. Do you think we'll see a dip? A little one. It's Friday. Let's celebrate. Consent. Sell when Kriss has 1 million subs. If I get 1 million subs, that'd be awesome. That means Doge is like going crazy. Rumor, Kriss is giving away 20,000 Doge. Your podcast is called Walnut Grove Cast. Good luck with it. Hi, Byron. You're here. You bought back 50% of your Doge? Yeely, I sold all my Pepe for swing trade. Now Pepe goes up. Should I just buy Doge instead or buy Pepe back? Yeah, Yeely. That's the problem I was in. I bought Bonk. I did not rebuy Doge at a higher price. I bought Bonk because Bonk wasn't doing anything. So I bought Bonk. But that's just me. I just thought, I should have some Bonk for the rest of the summer just to see if it goes crazy on its own. Because it's not moving today. It's down today. So I bought it down. That's what I did. The whales are playing games? Agreed, Energy Trail. Stocks. Yeah, the stocks went down at the end of the day, right? A little bit of drop at the end of the day. We usually see that on a Friday. Just a little bit, not too bad. They were up and then a little drop at the end of the day. Dow Jones, little drop at the end of the day. Gold was actually following. What did Tesla do? Tesla was up. Tesla just said, I'm going up. Next week is crypto week. According to who, Bilbo? I have not heard that. Crypto week. Who's calling this crypto week? I have not heard that. Crypto week. Next week, the House will deliver on POTUS's call to make the United States the crypto capital of the world. Crypto week, July 14th through 18th. We're going to get the Clarity Act. This is all about stable coins and the government. And that's what this is. This is all stablecoin crap. That's not crypto week. Oh my God. It's so dumb. I told you guys last week. Why does the government like crypto now? They don't like crypto. They hate crypto. They like stablecoins. Why? Because stablecoins are backed by the US dollar 1-to-1. That's right. Anybody who's using stablecoins needs to have US treasuries backing it. That is not cryptocurrency, guys. That is not crypto. Crypto week. They should call it Stablecoin Week. It's what they should call it. Stablecoin Week. Oh my God. Can Doge get to 50 cents in November? Yes, Pro. Good chance of that. Khan thinks this is a bull trap. Maybe. But Bitcoin's like, nope, Bitcoin's staying up. 118K. The pump is the appetizer. Yep, it's the tease, Ron. It's the tease. Oh, Khan is our resident bear. Ah, that's right. Doge to 5 cents. Bitcoin to 50K. Like Rod says, yeah, it's okay to be totally wrong. Hey, Cybershots. Yeah, we've been watching the heat maps. There's a lot of leverage still down there, but we're taking out shorts today. ETH, Doge, XRP, Bitcoin, just taking out big shorts. Especially XRP today. XRP had a nice run earlier, just taking out huge short squeeze. XRP. Quieting down a little bit right now. Hey, and exactly what RR says, right? If it dips more, I'll buy more. If it keeps growing, great. That's fine too. Exactly. That's the right attitude right there. I have a theory Elon will use Doge as currency for Mars. It's going to be a lot of years before that happens. A lot of years. And this is true what Ramon says. Some of us had faith around 6 cents and below. 2 years we were buying. 2 years ago we were buying 6 cent Doge, right? We're up 3.5 times on that Doge. But even if you buy now, you still have a great chance to get a 2x or a 3x, maybe 4x from here. What happens is people have been spoiled by previous runs where this kind of investing, you want the 100x, and it's just like, that's very rare. Even a 10x is still rare. Now, I got a 10x on my Jasmine. That was my best performer this cycle. It was a 10x on Jasmine. I didn't buy enough of it, but I bought, it was a decent amount. But we get spoiled by those kinds of things. And now you just want everything to do that. And that's just not realistic investing, especially now where we are in this cycle. We're not in the bottom of the bear market now. People are greedy. I know, Donnie, that's exactly it. The greed takes over. That's exactly right. The greed takes over. But hey, Khan can believe what he wants to believe. I'm done swinging for now, Byron. I'll revisit in August. We'll see where we are in August. What changes with the ETF, with the 4-year cycles? Well, that's whether we're going to have a bear market in 2026. That's going to be the change. We already had an early run on Bitcoin before the Bitcoin halving because of the Bitcoin ETF. So that we saw. Bitcoin went to a new all-time high before the halving. That's the first time that's happened in the 4-year cycles. And then we had a bit of a cool off again. And then that led to kind of the blow off election cycle for Doge and other memes that just went crazy. And then Doge totally retraced the fear of tariffs, inflation, all that stuff earlier this year. So that was different this cycle. So when it comes to an ETF for Doge, we don't know what the impact of that's really going to be yet. But I would think that the 2026 bear market will be less severe. We're not going to see a 70% pullback if people are buying and holding with these ETFs. But we'll see. We'll see. Wildcat, you bought the dip at 15.2, and you were probably thinking, ugh, is this really going to pay off? And now look at us, right? Hey, Matt, sorry I missed the earlier one. Price action for Dogecoin in July change your overall outlook for the rest of the year? Nope. October is still in play. Still in play. That's it. Well, if you were shorting Dogecoin, Con, you got liquidated on this short squeeze. That's all I'm going to say. The pinger goes on and off, Christoph. I don't know what the problem is with it. You hear some and then it stops again. The pings only work with Jack and Coke. Exactly. Why didn't you tell us to buy more when it was 16 cents? You blame KrissPax. Cardano. Who's talking about Cardano, Lucifer? Hey, ADA had a good day today. It's pulling back, but it had a good day today. We'll see whether it comes back down to 69 cents or not. But Doge, much higher. Have I looked at ETH? I haven't, Donnie. We haven't looked at ETH yet today. It failed 3K. It couldn't hold 3K. So yeah, ETH's kind of going sideways here. But yeah, this big run yesterday was sweet. Right during the live stream, it was like, boom. So ETH is going to stay up here. I mean, we had that sideways, and now we got this sideways. Higher lows, higher highs, right? Higher lows, higher highs. Bitcoin's like, nope, I'm not going to do a pullback. Not going to do it. Isaac, you did buy some Bitcoin, 0.005 BTC. How many sats is that? 500? I don't know the math on sats. I've never understood it. 5,000? You now have $13 of free Bitcoin, right? I know price goes up, doesn't it? That free Bitcoin, what seemed like an insignificant amount, now looking pretty good, doesn't it? If this follows 2021, well, Doge is already off the exact schedule from 2021. But that second run on Doge went up to 35 cents, but it started lower. So without any other catalyst for Doge, we would expect to at least get back to 50 cents, 48, 50 cents would be the target if nothing else happens. Yeah, I don't have a particular price I'm selling yet, Garjan. We'll just have to see what the catalysts are, what's happening this fall. But I'm not planning on selling anything like for complete, like take profits, not swing trade. I'm waiting at least till October before I start thinking about that. So we will follow that together. I know you think 40 cents, Ramon, but I mean, we could be back in the teens in August. So see for like 69 cents, 69. That's a good target right there. That's a good target, 69. Yes, Doge can run without Bitcoin. It did, Annie, back in 2021. Spring of 2021, Bitcoin was going down. Doge was going up. Craziness. All the Elon hype before Saturday Night Live. And then Bitcoin turned around and others turned around and started following Doge. But Doge was, at that time, Doge was in the green and everything else was in the red. I've got some screenshots of some of those where Doge is green up 16% and everything else is red. There were a couple days like that. That was crazy. I'm in Bonk, not SPX. And that's just because of the Solana, that's Solana collaboration. I don't even know what SPX is. Harold, on Coinbase, you sold Doge, and it's in your bank 4 hours later. Nice. Donnie, appreciate the support for those wanting to become a member. That's easy to do. If you want to become a member of the channel, you just go to my YouTube page here. That's youtube.com/@KrissPax. Will get you to my main YouTube channel. And right here, where it says Our Members, just come over to the right where it says Join, and you click the Join button, and you can join the channel, become a member. Your name will be in green in the chat. You'll get to use these fabulous emojis. I got all of these Doge emojis that you won't find on any other YouTube channel but mine. So Nate is here sending out gift memberships. Wow, Nate. And DB got one. Challenge accepted. Ariel Avila, Jay Rodriguez, Peter Shermer. And then Davin gives out a membership. Hey, Lolavec. Lolavec, my man. Good to see you. You're now a member for a month. Free membership. Thanks, Davin. Thanks, Nate. That's awesome. Boy, that was good timing right there. I was just showing people how to join. Just showing people how to join, and look what happened. Free memberships. No, Bibbles. Not a member yet, but DB made it. Thank you, Nate. Hey, Broken Lolo, spreading the love. Love it, man. Bullish Billionaire. Gifted membership. Thank you, Lolavec. You've been here a long time. I know, man. Good to see you. Yes, Donnie, I'll get back to your email. I've been really busy. I did get it, though. You've been drinking some Coors Light. I did receive it. I will get to you. It's easy. It's the same wallet that's in my description below, and you can look at it on Doge Chain, and you can see, you can verify that that wallet address is mine just by all of the 33 Doge giveaways that I've done. It's the same wallet. That probably answers your question that you had, that you know it's my wallet, because you'll see all the 33 Doge outflows, and those are all from the giveaways on this channel over the past number of months. Do you know how to check a wallet? You can go onto Doge Chain. You go to dogechain.info. This is good. This is good for everybody. You can look at anybody's wallet. You could just, the easiest way is to go to dogechain.info. And then let me grab my wallet. It's my DES wallet. It's down here in the description below. That's my wallet. Copy, paste, search, and there's my wallet right there. It's got 3,000 Dogecoin in it right now. And you'll know it's mine because you'll see all these outflows: 33 Doge, 33 Doge, 33 Doge, 33 Doge. Go to the next page. Outflows: 33, 17, 16, 33, 33. Somebody got 180 Doge there. I don't remember what that was. Go to the next page and you'll see 33, 33, 33, 33, 30. These are all, so you'll know that this wallet is legit, my wallet. This is the one I use for all the giveaways. And you can see where people have donated as well. So this is the same wallet, Donnie, all right? But you can do this with anybody's wallet. You can look at your own wallet in here. You can put your wallet address in here and you can look at all of your flows in and out for wallet. And so this is dogechain.info is the website. And dogechain.info also shows you all of the transactions that are going on the Doge blockchain as they happen. Somebody just transferred 1.3 million Dogecoin right here, and their fee was 11 Doge. It was 11 Doge for 1.3 million Doge just happened. And here you can see the new blocks as they're created. And this is the mining distribution. And so you can see all of that on this dogechain.info site, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to follow 2021 exactly, Jimmy. It's not the same. We're already in July, and I already told you what happened in the fall. So I would expect from here, we would see Doge get to about back to like 48, 50 cents following that 2021 pattern. We just didn't have the blow off spring, the 73-cent blow off. Now, could that happen in the fall? Sure. You get the right catalyst, the right FOMO, Doge could go to $1. That could easily happen. But we don't know at this point. So we wait and we see. Hey, Digital Frontier. Yeah, that was all done back in April. All of the Doge I sent back out to everybody. And then I was getting emails from people that weren't members. I was getting some members who received Doge sending me another email. And luckily, I keep track of all this stuff. And I was like, dude, I already sent this guy Doge, and now he's asking for more. So I cut it off. You try and do a nice thing, and people try and take advantage of it. And it's just like, XRP won't need a market cap. $5 is a much more realistic price prediction for XRP than anything else I've seen. $5. Isaac, you've had the Wendy's meal. It's good. All right. Gross. Exactly, Ramon. That's what I think. It's a peasant meal. I like that metaphor. Oh. Doom Bop Bellic. Dogecoin is a market cap. You're saying market cap. You mean supply. Yeah. The Dogecoin supply is 10,000 Dogecoin every minute. And here it is. 10,000 Dogecoin is now worth $2,000. So the supply increases by exactly 10,000 Doge every minute. Okay? And you can see it all. You can see each block created right here on dogechain.info. So it's an increasing supply. It's not unlimited in any amount of time. It's fixed. But in infinite amount of time, it's unlimited. Yes, because it just keeps going, going, and going. What does the lighting mean at the bottom of your chart? What does the lighting, Harold? What does the light? Not quite sure what you're asking. These are volume. These green and blue vertical bars show volume. And then I've got the time indicators. I'm not quite sure what you're asking. I'm not getting into the whole tariff thing. You can send me a personal email digital, but I already gave away Doge. Love the stream every time. I'll take a like, but if you love it, hey, even better. Even better. $1.80 Doge? You tell me, Dub. Is Doge going to be integrated onto X money? Integrated into X? Now we're talking. It's based on the catalyst. If nothing happens with Doge, Doge isn't going to $1.80. Just a breather before it goes on another run? Exactly. That's how it's been going. Can I explain shorts and longs on a heat map? Sure. Naga. We can do this. So here's the current Bitcoin heat map. And what it's showing right now, and this is over the past 24 hours. Okay. So this shows liquidation prices. So if you are using leverage, and I do not trade on leverage, so I'm going to be very, very general here. But if you trade on leverage, like you're going to put in a long leverage trade because you think Bitcoin's going to go up. All right. And you're on one of those exchanges that allows leverage trading, futures trading, whatever they call it. Okay. Right here, where the current price is at 117.6, You're going to make a trade. And then you're going to decide how much you're going to put in and at what leverage, 2x, 5x, 10x, 20x, whatever. And then there's going to be a level below where you enter your trade. There's going to be a level below that where your trade is going to get liquidated, that liquidation price. And it shows up when you make your trade. That's the liquidation price. And so when you see a big drop like this, and you see this bright yellow line here, and that means that all of the trades at that level got liquidated, because those were people making long leverage trades when Bitcoin was higher. That's the liquidation. Same things happens with shorts. If you're shorting, these are these big lines up here above the current price. Those are shorts. So they have a liquidation price. And if all of a sudden there's a big increase in the price of Bitcoin, like we saw earlier today, that big increase took out all those shorts. They got liquidated. That's all it is. There's more to it, but that's high level. That's the basic. Okay. The swing trade would have worked. No, you wouldn't have bought back in yet. It wouldn't have been worth it. 21.2 down to 20.6. That's not much. That's it would have been worth with the fees or whatever, 2%. Wouldn't have been worth it. Not yet, Ramon. Now, if this thing drops all the way to 20 cents, that's different. But I try and keep up with everyone, Kronos. That's what I do. It gets harder when we have big green days. There's more people here. And sometimes I will only do the members then, and I'll just respond to members. But right now I'm trying to keep up with everybody. But like Ryan's a member, it shows up in green. So yeah, when things get really crazy, I'll really just be looking at the members. Occasionally I might see a non-member comment, but that's why it's good to be a member on days when the chat gets really, really crazy, because then I won't be able to keep up with everyone. But I like to keep up with as many people as I can because I'm educational. I like to teach and all of that. KrissPax is an AI. What? What? Is Elon done with Doge? I don't think so, Revo. I call Elon the wild card. I think he's just been quiet about it. We'll see. Time for a drink. Yeah. Are we back yet? Yeah, we're having a little bit of pullback right now. Powell might be resigning, Asa. It is not official yet. Not official yet. Reportedly thinking about it. Which is what? I don't know what that means. Same. I got no price I'm selling at. I'm holding. Even if we get into the 40s, I don't need the money. Honestly, could hold longer. Maybe take a little slice of a profit or something. That's what I'm thinking. A little pregnant pause. Remote. A little pregnant pause. Yep. Right. And then when you zoom out, it's like, boom. So we got a little pullback on the 4-hour right there. But you look at the daily and you're like, well, we're coming. It's a recovery. Some will say, oh, look at that big cup. Now we need a handle. No, we don't. No, we don't. Do 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 do. Soft Beats, how are you? Keeping it real. Yeah, where's Max? Exactly. The Bears aren't showing up. Well, we did have one. We had our friend Khan. He showed up. One bear today. Hey, Lolovec, what's up? Good to see you. You came in at a good time today. Ah, DB, thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. Congratulations on being a member. New members can access members-only videos, but I've only done one. No, I did two, actually. I did two. That's right. Members giveaways are rigged, definitely. Nate, hey, thank you so much for the support. Appreciate it. Not rigged. Hey, there's a cat. We had a cat again. Thank you, Doug. The House of Doge. You know, Sunshine, I've been rather disappointed in the House of Doge so far. I mean, come on. They announced this huge collaboration with some exotic used car reseller. They make one sale of Doge. I mean, it was like 1.7 million Dogecoin or something for this car. But it's like, that's it? And it's like, what are their other collabs? It's like these high-end drinks, right? You get, what was it, a bourbon? And they did the Jones soda, which is anybody can do. I could do a Jones soda thing. You just pay them money and you get your custom label on a Jones soda. That's not really a collab. So yeah, I've been rather disappointed in the House of Doge. Now, they did pay for advertising on the Indy 500 car, and that was pretty cool. But that's gone. That's done. That doesn't help Dogecoin. So yeah. What's for dinner tonight? Some chicken? Some chicken? Hey, Chris Hickman, you just woke up in Australia? Woke up on a good day? Doge is up. We're having a little pullback at the moment. Chaz did a little swing trade. Sloth says you've got some dry powder. Do we have a pullback? Right now, we're just below 20.5 cents on a pullback. Are we going to get to 20? I was saying maybe 19.99. 19.99. What's good, Jaded? How are you? Shane, you're doing a bot thing too. Good luck. The bots are good until they're not. So there are certain times when bots are awesome, but there are certain times the bots can't win. Just and me. Thank you. Yeah, we have power. Donnie, great team here. Howell is resigning, not Powell. Howell? Doge is dropping because I didn't bring out the magnet. Yep. It's all my fault. All my fault. Yeah, come on, House of Doge. Exactly. We need the big collab. There was a bourbon thing. And they're not giving it away till like the end of the year. I mean, I entered. Whatever. Donnie having the chicken parm. Another chicken in the house. Good night, RR. We'll see you. If Bitcoin goes to 120 while I'm in bed, I'll probably be back. Yeah, Bitcoin just had a little pullback, and now we got a little green candle. Let's see. Harold, yep, you got your Doge. Thank you for the support, man. But yeah, it's always my fault. Yeah. Always my fault. And the whole Trump thing and what they're doing, what Eric and Don Jr. with World Liberty Finance and whoever they teamed up with that. I mean, what a stupid name. They could have come up with anything better, but World Liberty Finance. Just like, so, I mean, it's like AI came up with that name for them. World Liberty Finance. It's like, come on. But it is what it is. They're buying a crap ton of crypto, though. I'll tell you that. They're going to be set for life. I think they already were because they're Trumps. But on their own, they're making money. Jaded, you were working on a building in Boston last week. The humidity is like, man, really bad. Brutal, yes. I remember being out in Las Vegas when I was working on the Venetian, was on the job site, doing my inspections, walking through. But I could always go right back to an air-conditioned trailer, right? And take a break. Have a great day, Demo. We'll see you. Ray, should I drink an IPA or Pilsner tonight with your Costco hot dog? How about the Pilsner? I say Pilsner. It's summertime. IPAs are a little heavy for the summer, I think. It depends on where you are, though. You could be down in Australia, and it could be wintertime for you. But I'd go with the Pilsner. Ryan agrees. The Pilsner. Donnie likes the Coors Light. Oh. Kriss is going to buy each of us 20,000 Doge. Some is best. Yeah, right. Mother Goose says never drink an IPA, but we got other IPA fans. No, I don't know. Nope, that might have been the dip right there. Now we're going back up. We will see. Not getting the pings, though. Very upset at my pinger. It is on, and it just stops pinging. We had an ETH short that just got liquidated. Some ETH long, Solana. Solana's still going down. Yeah, Solana still going down. I don't know what's up with Solana today, but not doing anything. Cardano was way up, and XRP was up. Buy the dip. Buy the dip. Who bought 21-cent Dogecoin? Anybody? Stop playing with your finger. I don't know what the deal is with that. It's just like it was working. We got all those pings, and then it just stops and no more pings. Volume is turned up. Fine. Stop pinging. It pinged enough already. We need more pings. This crypto week thing, that's ridiculous. It's stablecoin week. It's not crypto week. They're not talking about cryptocurrencies. They're talking about stable coins. They're talking about SEC, CFTC oversight. They're talking about limiting government-issued CBDCs. Limiting government-issued CBDCs. It doesn't say banning. It says limiting. What the hell's that? Crypto week. Dumb. Dumb. Pilsner it is. Have a good weekend, Ray. Nope, didn't mute the tab. Ahmed. Did not mute the tab. It is on. Defective pinger. What's the highest I ever bought Dogecoin? 37 cents. I did buy some 37-cent Dogecoin on a big dip. 37 cents. Wasn't a lot, but I did buy some at 37. I told myself I will not FOMO. Patiently waiting for pullback. Will Sand. Am I streaming this weekend? Yes, I am. I'll be on Saturday around 4 o'clock. I'll be on Sunday around 4 o'clock. Same bat time, same bat station. Yep. I will be here. We got a lot going on right now. So this weekend, I'm expecting some spicy action. I will be live. I can't wait for 37 cents to be a dip. Yeah, it was somewhere in here. It was somewhere in there. December, January timeframe. Let me see when that was. Must have been one of these dips. I remember it was 37 cents. But yeah, I didn't mark it on my, that's it. No. Yeah, I don't see it right now. It was probably one of these, Donnie. It was right around there. 37 cents. December. And then it went lower. My old plan was loading up before 2025. And we just went lower instead. But I did buy some then. Merry Christmas to me. Oh. But I might randomly do an earlier stream. True, New World, which is why you need to be subscribed. why you need to have your notifications on, because I could start up at any time. I mean, if Doge all of a sudden has huge green candles, it's like, I'll be coming on live. Yes. Thank you, Ahmad. I appreciate it. Underrated. Spread the word. Share the channel out there on all your socials. Say, go check out this guy. You too, Art, 37 cents. Yep. Merry Christmas to you too. Ouch. But hey, had the cash available, and I was like, that's a dip, because it was at 48 cents a few days earlier. Dropped down to 37. I was like, hey, this is a dip. So governments won't be issuing the CBDCs. It'll be the private-owned central banks that issue stable coins with private ledgers hidden from the public. Yeah, so why do they use the word limit? Limit. Well, that's government-issued CBDC. That doesn't say anything about bank-issued. And it says limit. It doesn't say ban. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't trust the government. Don't trust them at all. If we could get a little more ping and a little less pong. If we're still sitting in this price late August, your fingers will get itchy. August, I mean, it could be 20-cent Doge in August. Byron's thinking 20.2. I'm thinking we might get $19.99 on a dip. $19.99. It's still out there. We'll see what Biddy's doing. Bitcoin's going back up. You bought some in May 2021, Ryan? 49 cents. Yeah, but you were buying little bits all the time, right? You've always been buying. Just think of all the 5-cent Doge you've bought to offset that 49 cent. Grilled chicken. A lot of chicken. A lot of people having chicken on a Friday night. You're in the middle of the swing. Well, Byron, I bought Bonk. I took my Doge swing money that I was using and I bought Bonk. So I'm all in on Bonk now. No, just my swing trade money. I bought Bonk. I'm forcing all my employees to subscribe to your channel if they want to keep their job. Yeah. Yeah, you should pay them in Doge. Exactly. You should give them that option. Do you want to be paid in Dogecoin? You really want to see that Jurassic World movie? You really? It's just for the girl, Ryan. That's all. It's just for the girl. It's the only reason I would watch it. All eyes on Bonk. Right. No, that's just my failed swing trade the other day on Doge. So it's like, well, Bonk didn't go up, so I'll just buy Bonk. And now I'm up on the Bonk. So making money. Just need to go a lot more to make up for what my potential gain on Doge. So I do need Bonk. You do need to see Bonk go up a lot. You're a dino nerd, Ryan? Yeah, but Scarlet, I mean, come on, Ryan. You know. The lizard's mainly, the girl is a plus. Here. This is it. Jurassic World Rebirth. Scarlett Johansson. This is all we want to see. We want to see Scarlett, right? But then there's the action shots, right? I mean, look at her with the whatever kind of gun that is, right? That's what we need to see. Scarlett in action. That's what we need to see. There we go. Oh, it's got dinosaurs in it too? Oh, there's dinosaurs in this movie? Oh, I thought it was just another Scarlett Johansson movie. Dinosaurs, yeah. Kriss, you didn't want to buy Doge high because it's mentally hard. I know. Was battling with the same thing, but you bought back. And so again, I only used a small part of my swing trade for the Doge that I missed out on, so I just bought Bonk. I want to be in the Bonk trade for the rest of July. So Bonk. Spell token? It's going to erase a zero again. I haven't looked at spell in a long time. Usually it's only low roller here that is doing the spell token thing. 0005. It's been on a bit of a run this week. That's pretty good. Could have got it down here at 00044. How much of a run is that? 15%? That's nice. But yeah, it'll double from here and lose a zero, probably. But that's what I think Bonk's going to do too. So I'm going with Bonk. Just because I think something's happening with Bonk. And Solana's going to take off. Solana's down today. Emptied my bags like a rookie at 52 cents on the 2021 run-up. Yep. Doge was crazy back then. I think Trader Allen's right on what though? I mean, Trader Allen, he does new diagrams like every day. And so which ones do you want to follow, right? TA. He's got so many of them. You start looking at them and you're like, okay, this one doesn't have a target. That's Bitcoin. Bitcoin. There's been a lot of Bitcoins lately. There's Doge. Yeah, Doge season. Oh, this is on a, that's Doge BTC. I got to go to the actual Doge. Bitcoin. Here's the Doge markup. $9. True North. $9 right here. You think Trader Allen is right? There's going to be $9 Dogecoin. beginning to think Trader Allen could be right in his colossal top-end predictions. $9. Exactly, Weather Girl. Let's see $1 first before we start talking about $9 Dogecoin. Get your free Slurpee today. Slurpee. If Dogecoin goes to $1 by September 1st, I will shave all the hair off my toenails live. You might not have to worry about that. Am I still thinking a pump this weekend? I'm still thinking not pump, but not huge pullback. Sideways and slightly up. The news for crypto has been pumped hard by Trump. I think what happens geopolitically will matter more than anything. We'll see. I only have $25, so spell token is your lottery ticket. YOLO. I know, knock stars, right? Hey, we got a ping. The pinger's working again. I heard it. XRP. Oh, they're getting some of the leverage longs. The pinger is back. Actually, you know what? The pinger is probably set to 200,000. These were all 100,000s. Except for the $1.4 million one on ETH. They missed that one. Yep. They're going to get some of the longs. Is it a good time to buy Bonk? Nope, I just bought Bonk. Monica. I just bought Bonk. Right here. 22.5. I bought Bonk. On that red candle. See what happens. Doge $2 best. That would be sweet. Let's get to $1 first. The market cap for $9 Doge. I'll just multiply it by 150 and you'll get your answer. Yeah, I'd say a bit misleading. Someone accuses me of being misleading with my title of this live stream. And I'm like, no, Trader Allen is misleading. $9 Dogecoin. Let's skip $1, just go to the $9. Just like that. Yeah, will Bitcoin follow 2017? If it does that, man, are we going to have a blow off top? $1 million Bitcoin? That would be awesome. That would be totally awesome. And Doge would be what, $2? Yeah, a little bit more. Probably about $1.3 trillion. I'm rooting for Trader Allen to be right. Yeah. Let's go. $9 Dogecoin. Let's go. The pattern is here. That's what he says. The pattern is there. $9. He printed it. $9. Yeah, you can go on CoinMarketCap and you can see. Let's get it back. And you can see there's 150 billion Doge. So you multiply 9 by 150. And that's where you get the 1.3 trillion. Which still isn't Bitcoin. Bitcoin's 2.3 trillion. So it would be number 2. Hey, maybe it works. It still wouldn't be bigger than Bitcoin. So $9, yeah, it works. $9 Dogecoin. Let's go. And we're still getting a retrace here. Could it really hit that high? EBT? Not realistically. No. You can dream about it. I'm not predicting that. But we are getting a little pullback right now. Going to take a breather. Are we going to get that 1999? No, not 16. Up. We got our pinger going off. More liquidations. Bitcoin. We got some new leveraged longs. They're going after these. They're going after the new leverage. $116s. They're going to go after the 116s, I think. Yeah, there's your scalp, Ramon. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, right? Yeah. It's only money. But would you really be buying back in now, or would you be waiting for lower? What did your gut tell you at the time? Well, you were trying to get 21.5 and it didn't go there to sell. So I have to convert from GBP, so sometimes my math is a little off. Ah, okay. Got it. Got it, man. Yeah, it's easy to do the math now because it's 150 billion Doge in circulation. So the maths are easy at 150. Look at Doge just hanging out here, number 8, outperforming Tron, up 24% for the week. Still, even with the pullback, still up 24% for the week. Cardano 24, XRP 22, Ethereum 18, Bitcoin 8. I mean, all good, all positive, better than Tether, which is 0, right? We're doing better than Tether. Let's go, Tether. If we're rooting for Tether, we're in a bear market. Oh. Any way to know what the circulating supply was for 4 years ago? Yes, Ryan, there is. You can go into crypto market cap or coinmarketcap.com. All right. Look at the cryptocurrency pull down and you go to historical snapshots right here. You see that, Ryan? Historical snapshots. So you click on that and then you go and you choose the year, the month. It does it by week. Okay. So what did you say 4 years ago? So 2021, July 11. See that right there? You click on that. And it will tell you Dogecoin had a circulating supply of 130 billion Doge right there. 130 billion Dogecoin. So it's gone up 20 billion in 4 years. What's interesting to note here, XRP, right? 46. And then we'll compare it to today's XRP, which is 59. So XRP has gone from 46 billion to 59 billion. So percentage-wise, I believe that is more than Dogecoin. You can also look at Solana. Look at Solana. 272 million Solanas 4 years ago. Okay. How many today Solanas? 536 million. So just by looking at it, right? 272 to 536. That's double. In the past 4 years, the number of Solana tokens in circulation has doubled in 4 years. And nobody talks about that. They know Dogecoin, unlimited supply, crazy inflation, all this new Dogecoin. But Solana has doubled its circulating supply in the past 4 years. Dogecoin has gone from 130 billion to 150 billion. Solana has doubled its circulating supply. And people complain about Dogecoin supply. I'm like, come on, man. Look at some of these others. I've got another one for you. Let's go. Historical snapshot. Algorand. Let's look at Algorand. I know this because I held it. 3.1 billion Algorand 4 years ago. Guess how many Algorand are circulating supply now? Ryan, this is going to get you. From 3.1 billion, and now Algorand has from 3.1 to, it's gone down a lot because the price has gone down. Where's my, there it is. 8.6. It's gone from 3.1 to 8.6. That's more than double. That's worse than Solana. And people complain about Dogecoin. Oh, Dogecoin, way too many more. It's like, have you seen these others? XRP, more. Solana, way more. Yeah, it's almost a 3x for Algo. Exactly. And people complain about Dogecoin. I'm like, come on, do your research, people. Jeez. And they just print them whenever. Oh, that's the battles I always face. I just endless battles. But But that tether, I know, right, Ryan? Tether to the moon. We did have a guy, I remember, on the old channel who was a big Tether fan. He was like, Tether. Might need to buy some Tether just because I spoke about it. Because I spoke bad about XRP and it went up. I know, but I said that doesn't mean you can't make money on XRP. Remember that part of it? I did say that. It doesn't mean you can't make money on XRP. I said, I just don't like the token. I don't like the company. So I'm not buying anymore. That's what I said about XRP. Tether's Tether. If you think you're in a bear market, hold Tether. If you think the market's going down, hold Tether. Well, if you're going to have that feeling about me, I'm just going to ban you. Don't talk to me about that. 2 years ago, XRP was in the 50s, and I said it was a stable coin because it was going sideways. Yes, that is true. But everything's gone up since then. All right? That percentage of added Doge is just going to keep shrinking over time. As a percentage each year, it's a lower percentage of inflation. Yes, decreasing inflation. That is correct. But yes, historical snapshots. They're a lot of fun. You know which is the fun one to look at, Ryan? And they don't have the exact date. They don't have May 7th. You can go May 2nd. And you can see Dogecoin here at 37 cents. But then you can come in here and you can fudge the number. So you go 7. And here's Dogecoin. It pops up to number 4. 68 cents right there. 68-cent Dogecoin. You don't get the peak, but you get 68 cents here. Isn't that crazy? Went up over 100%. Look at this. It went over 100% in 7 days on May 7th. Up 100% over 7 days, and Bitcoin was in the red. Bitcoin was actually in the red, down over a 7-day period. Somebody asked earlier, does Dogecoin ever go on a run of its own? Dogecoin was up 100% in a week, and Bitcoin was negative, in the red. That was what was crazy about Dogecoin in 2021, right there. So that snapshot was 68. Now, if you go to May 8th, what does it say? Because that was the day of Saturday Night Live. 63 cents is the snapshot. 63 cents. So it doesn't capture the all-time high whenever the snapshot was taken. But yeah, Dogecoin was the 4th largest cryptocurrency. Look at BNB ahead of it. BNB at that time had 153 million BNB tokens. How many are in circulation now? Curious. Less. 139. Interesting. BNB went down. Yeah, they've been burning BNB tokens. Interesting. But the price is all the way back up to 688. Where back here it was 646. So BNB is all the way back above its May 2021 price. Dogecoin, 63 cents. Come on, guys, we can do it. 63 cents. Yeah, historical snapshots. That's cool. DOT. Yeah, I don't follow DOT, but nobody's building on DOT. It's like a dead chain. It's only money. Yes, Ramon. It's only money. Don't worry about it. Missed opportunity, but you don't know. It's a small amount out of your overall portfolio, Ramon. What you're talking about, a 1 cent slice of Doge? Come on. And how much were you going to swing? The grand scheme of things, it's nothing. 69 cents incoming. Mark my words. Let's go. Aussie. Let's go. All right, guys. Hey, that's today. Thanks for joining in on the live. Had a lot of fun. Hey, if Dogecoin starts mooning, big green candles are going, I'll come on again. Doesn't matter what time, unless it's like middle of the night and I'm sleeping. I don't sleep with my phone on. I learned I need my sleep. So I don't do that. But yeah, this has been I mean, look at this. It's a bullish chart. Just having a little pullback there from all the excitement. Still up 3%, 3.9% on the day. Still outperforming Bitcoin despite the pullback. Will Bitcoin see a new all-time high? Maybe. I'll be live again tomorrow. So join in on the next live stream Saturday afternoon. Yeah, that's where we are. I hope everyone has a great rest of your Friday or Saturday for people like Aussie and others who are here from tomorrow. It's already Saturday where you are. And we'll see you next time.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.